Hi guys. So this is day 2 of making a build mode map in a week. I'm just going to get straight into it, because there is nothing else to say. Hopefully you enjoy this video. Also, thank you so much for the support on day 1. I had a bunch of suggestions for the next room, and I decided to pick this guy's idea. Shout out to DragonDude23112 for giving me these ideas. From the suggestions he gave me, I decided to make a bedroom. For the floor next to the door, I added this stripe pattern. Then, I gave it a border with the stairs block to give it extra detail. I used the slab offsets and placed down cylinders for the pipes in the floor. Then, I placed circular tables to give the pipes extra detail. This goes on for a while, so I'll speed the video up a bit more. Once that was finished, I added window blocks on each side to display the pipes. As I was building this, I thought the floor looked a bit bland, so I gave it a brick pattern using slabs. Again, this goes on for a while, so I'll speed the video up. I don't really know how to explain this roof design, but it took a while to make. I'll just let the video play. I made this tiled pattern with the roof using the window blocks for the 50th time. This looked better than I expected, and made the roof look less bland. I was starting to work on the wall, but didn't want to make the design repetitive. I will admit, it wasn't really that bad once I built it, but I will have to change up the walls in some rooms. Since I have nothing else to say, how is your day going? Hopefully it's doing fantastic. Mine isn't going to be good for long because I'll have to make the thumbnail to this video soon, and I don't like making thumbnails. Anyways, I thought of making a bit of the wall broken. This will be a custom event I'll finish later on. I just want to say I'm so shocked from the amount of attention the first video of the series got. I never knew I could achieve so much in one video. And to the people who support me, I am very appreciative for the support you guys have given me. I know it might not look like much, but it truly means a lot to me, and I just wanted to say thank you. Back to the video. Right now, I'm adding the details onto the broken wall. This wall will be a custom fixable event with powered blocks and item use blocks. I ran into a dilemma here. For the white stripe on the wall, I use cylinders. But if I use the cylinders for the walls, you will be able to see them poking out of the broken wall. I was thinking of fixing it with window blocks, and I think it worked well. Now I'm adding the dark blue stripe on the bottom of the floor. This will hopefully make the wall look a bit better and less boring. As you can see, I'm struggling with getting the right size for the white stripe. I started on the other side of the wall with the same pattern. I forgot to mention, I made a small sketch to help me with the other rims. I'll be making the bottom layer of the submarine in the next episode. I'm starting on adding the decorations for the bedroom. I ended up making my own custom bunk beds with tables. This goes on for a while, so I'll just let the clip play. I used the slab offset to add some small drawers. I decided to add the blue key onto the drawers, which will lead to the cockpit I'll build later on in the video. I added more decorations around the map so it didn't look too basic. To give the map a scarier look, I placed down some shadow blocks to make the atmosphere more horror looking. Later on, I added some colored lights and customized the skybox. I was having trouble placing down the rectangular lights as it's really hard to use offsets on them. I eventually got it to work after some trial and error. I moved the shadow block down to make the room darker. Now that the lights were added, it looked really cool. I placed down one more light block so the room wasn't a dark. I moved on to the hallway and then the circular room, which looked the best with shadow blocks in my opinion. I was messing with the doors, but then ended up adding the blue door to the cockpit. I started building the hallway, which leads to the cockpit. I gave it a similar design to the other hallway, but with different exposed wire placements and writing on the wall. I started on the hallway. I took inspiration from the first hallway I did, so they don't look too different. Right now, I'm making the tile details with the transparent block. Then, I'll make the brick details with the window blocks. Because I have nothing else to say again, I'm going to list off all of the features you guys gave me that I'm going to use in the future. The first one is from CamGamer213. And he suggested a powered door activated by exposed wires, and I think that is a great idea for the bottom floor. So I'll definitely be using that idea once I build the bottom half of the submarine. I can't remember who said it, but I'm pretty sure someone suggested a flooded room. Whoever suggested it, I'm sorry I couldn't find your comments. I'll pin your comment if I find you in the comments of this video. Anyways, back to the video. I was having trouble with the colors on the floor, so I'll just skip this part. Now, I started the brick details on the floor. This was quick and really simple. Then, I added shadow blocks above the circular room to give it a scarier effect. I also decided to turn the skybox all dark and gloomy. Now, I'm adding custom lights for the circular room. I made the light blue to match the color of the room. I'm using offsets for the light, so it would light up the room evenly. I'm moving on to the next room. I'm making the same caution pattern that I made in the bedrooms with wedges. I thought of making a shipwreck in the window of the cockpit. Let me know in the comments down below if I should build it in the next episode. With notes and offsets, I'm going to try and add the word cockpit on the wall. This took a while because I had to add 3 hockey stick stands for every note. I extended the hallway by 1 block so the text would fit evenly on the wall. I added some extra exposed wires in the hallway for some extra detail. Now, I'm starting off with the cockpit roof, and then I'll move on to the floor. I decided that the top floor will have the same wall pattern, and the bottom floor will have its own unique wall design. I only changed the bottom layer color for the cockpit wall design. I was struggling on how to build the window for the cockpit without it looking boring. I eventually found out a good design for it using thin walls. Instead of talking all of the time, I'm going to be quiet and let you enjoy the music and building. I didn't really do much after this part. I just kinda messed with some stuff, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching, folks.